Well, three former ODU students have accepted plea deals in a sexual assault case dating back 2 years. And today, Reed Evans and Markel Wilkins, who were star football players at the time, along with Evans' former roommate, Jack Lee, received their sentence for allegations of rape that stemmed from an alcohol-filled on-campus encounter. Since 2012, it's been a long, emotional road for everyone involved in this case, families included. One day in court after another proved there were very blurred lines as to what actually happened during one night of drinking in a dorm room. Jack Lee's attorney Bob Howlett spoke briefly after today's hearing.
Really, I think the Commonwealth made a good decision in the plea agreement that they offered us. I think the strength of their case was very weak.
The victims, who were not ODU students, alleged that they met Lee and Evans at the Virginia Beach oceanfront, exchanged numbers, and Evans picked them up later on that night. They admitted to drinking on the way to ODU and once they arrived at Evans and Lee's room. But that's where the victims reported experiencing symptoms consistent with the use of date rape drugs that left them unable to resist unwanted sexual encounters by Lee, Evans, and Wilkins, who entered the room too.
Well, there was no evidence of any date rape drugs whatsoever. And the alcohol levels were extremely low. I think one of them was a 0.0 and one was a 0.1.
There was a documented time lapse, though, from the time the alleged encounter took place and those tests. And the defense countered that during that time, surveillance cameras showed the two women hugging the men at an elevator and leaving on their own to rides they arranged with clear minds. Today, Evans, Lee, and Wilkins entered an Alford guilty plea to misdemeanor sexual battery and had their sentences from 12 to 24 months suspended.
I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Of course, my clients have maintained their innocence the entire time.
All total, Howlett's client only served around 2 weeks in jail. The Commonwealth's Attorney's Office sent us this statement. It just says the totality of the evidence, physical and testimonial, doesn't prove force. Therefore, the indictments were amended to sexual battery to accurately reflect the evidence in the cases. The men involved will be on unsupervised probation for 3 years and can have no contact with the victims.